Today, I will talk about how to create student effective learning in terms of education leadership. This is because the current learning environment is continuously changing and you all teachers need to tackle issues and problems together with other teachers. So, I'd like you to think about how you make your team effective and creative in relation to education leadership. As I said, schools are surrounded by many ever-changing situations. For example, currently, ICT novel educational technologies are essential for education. Moreover, in order to realize inclusive education, for example, teachers and educational staff needs to share information so that students' learning can be enhanced. In addition to this, teachers' job recently includes a lot of aspects not only on just teaching but also managing and enhancing students' learning. Actually, school involves various kinds of educational staff, including teachers, school leaders, special education teachers, psychologists, parents, and so on. These educators have different expertise. Each expertise is different. If you are a special education teacher, you have much knowledge about the students with special needs, and you can give advice based on it to the other teachers. Teachers' job tends to be individual work because teachers have own group in primary schools or teach their own subjects in secondary schools. However, because the situation is getting more and more complex, teachers and educational staff need to enhance students' learning together. Teachers can be more creative and effective when they collaborate with each other and work as a team. So we need to think about what makes our collaboration and creative and effective team. What do you think? Maybe I assume that many or some of you come up with the role of leadership. When you hear about the term leadership, often you think about a principal. Yes, a principal has an important role to enhance collaborative settings and students' learning. But once again, let's think about what is leadership. What is leadership? Of course, principal is a leader, but is there any difference between leadership and leader? Recently, leadership paradigm is changing from a single strong leader to more shared, distributed, and collaborative leadership form. In the shared leadership, each one should have leadership and can contribute to team's goal with your own expertise. So this highlights that leadership forms are changing from a hierarchical form to more networking form. So we need to think about we need a strong leader or shared leadership. What I want to say here is that your leadership makes the team more creative and effective. As I said, the current leadership is considered more shared endeavor. So your contribution is essential, and it is a part of shared leadership. In this shared leadership model, I propose this positive cycle that enhances creativity and effectiveness. There are 3 points: shared vision, positive climate, and collective efficacy. A creative team has a shared vision. Team members can work together towards shared vision. In addition, creative team works in a positive climate where team members can feel psychological safety. Also, creative and effective team members have confidence in their collective capabilities, like we can do it. One of the key points that enhances shared leadership and collaboration is pro-sociality. But what is pro-sociality? Researchers suggested that 3 aspects of pro-sociality: motivation, behavior, and impact. Pro-social motivation is represented like I want to help others, other people, and a person. Pro-social behavior is an action to help or benefit others. Pro-social impact is an experience or feeling that you help others. Maybe you can assume that these are important for teamwork and collaboration. So pro-sociality can enhance teams' collaboration, thus leading to creativity and effectiveness. This is actually proven in a study.
These studies show that pro-social motivation, like a motivation to help others, leads to creativity. The reason behind this is that those people are eager to catch perspective of others. In other words, they try to understand the others' viewpoints and what the others are thinking. This leads to novel and useful ideas, which are usually regarded as a creativity. So pro-sociality leads to creativity.
You may already understand these three elements for shared leadership are important: shared vision, positive climate, and collective efficacy. In order to realize the leadership, I suggest three pro-social behaviors that you are able to offer to others: to be open, to give positive feedback, and to listen with empathy.
To be open has a lot of aspects. First, you have to open yourself. You should even open your weak points. You can easily ask help from other team members. It makes their team a safe place where you can say your opinion more freely, offer your expertise in more flexible way, and help others easily.
Next, positive feedback. As you see, negative feedback like this meeting is useless and too long, or this idea is not good. These kinds of feedbacks deteriorate creativity and the efficacy of the team. On the other hand, positive feedback is like a smoothing oil that makes communication smooth. For example, good point, or I think this can be a great idea, something like this. And also, positive feedback enhances your efficacy. If you are told, for example, thank you very much, your work are very helpful for me, your contribution are acknowledged and regarded, and you feel you're more competent.
The last example is listening. Listening sounds like passive, but this is one of the greatest pro-social behavior all the time. In a team, everyone's contribution is respected. So for example, if you have meeting, you should allocate a time for listening everyone's contribution and opinion. For more active listening, you should ask questions with your interest. For example, you can say, that's a good idea. Can you explain a bit more? So the person who is asked feel this interest. His interest is also interesting for others and wants to talk more. The last point is to show empathy. When you say, for example, I understand what you mean, this makes a person feel accepted. This feeling is critical to talk and discuss more. These are the like example of the pro-social behavior. So pro-sociality makes the team more creative and effective.
To realize collaboration, shared leadership is a key. Pro-sociality is an inception to make creative and effective relationships happening between educational stakeholders.